Hey everybody, I'm out here at the river again. I was supposed to come out here, or supposed to done one Wednesday, but I fished and did so much last weekend that, man, I was in bed from, I stayed out all Saturday, came in Sunday morning, slept for like 3 hours, and back out again I went. I slept from like between like 1 and 1:30, then was back up about 4 o'clock, 4:30. I fell asleep till about 6 o'clock. Then I got up and left because I wanted to come out here to the river. And I was going to do a video, but by the time I got out here, it was dark. But Sunday, or no, I'll take that back. I had to go meet Patrick Sunday. Patrick wanted to go out to the bayou and go fishing where we seen them, the alligators and the big carp and everything, which tried to snag some of the carp or buffalo, but didn't have no luck. I didn't have my snag hooks, but I couldn't find this week, so I had to buy me 4 of them. So, because snagging's legal for catfish, carp, buffalo, which I got a book to make sure. I know in the dams you can do it, and you can even get like 1 or 2 spoonbill catfish. But yeah, I want to see if I can snag one in buffalo. Them things are lower between 10 and 20 pounds. Some big old buffalo. I don't know how I'm going to get it up, but I did rig up my dip net with some strings, and I tied it to the railing of the bridge, and I lowered it down. That way, if we did catch anything, Patrick or me, one can lift up the handle a little bit, and then we can, get the fish into the net, then we can pick it up. But yeah, I don't know. There was some pretty big fish. But anyway, I've got a unboxing to do. After I did my video on that charger, the solar charger, a guy got with me and wanted me to do one of his. And this one's a little different. It's I guess solar, but it's a little different. But I got it a couple of days ago, and I wanted to do it. Well, I had one I was supposed to done Wednesday, a security camera I got for the house. I know somebody's been in my yard, and I finally found out who, which is my neighbor, stole my boat motor off my boat a couple of years ago. And I looked forever trying to find out, and I thought it was one guy, and thought it was another guy. Well, last Monday morning, see, I stayed out Sunday all night long, dropped Patrick off at 1:30, 2 o'clock. Then I went to the river, and I just went out there and laid down, threw a pole out, and just laid there, watching the water, watching the stars, and, watching, stuff on my phone, watching movies. But I had to go get a glass for my vape. My vape broke. And while I was up there, a guy, Steve, showed up that he used to live by me. He told me he found out who finally did it. It was this guy that lives by him, which I used to get along with, but they're alcoholics bad. God, this guy had a heart attack, came home, wasn't home 3 days, and was back to drinking again. That's how bad they are. But his old lady threatened my daughter when she was 15, and cops wouldn't do nothing. It's amazing. Cops are just, I don't know, they're just idiots around here. Okay, activate your card by sharing your shipping experience. See how, on the reverse side, TWS wireless headphones or Amazon gift card worth $8. Well, that's kind of cool. I guess I can either get $8 or get the earbuds, which I've been wanting some of them earbuds like that. I bought this El Cheapo one. It's like for $1. It fits in my ear, but I wanted a set. That way I can put it in both ears. I don't mind just, listening to something in one ear, but I like being able to put something in both ears and listen to music. But that's cool. Good. At least it comes with... But this one is solar. It is capacity is 20,000 mAh. Micro input DC 5 volts 2 amps max. Type C input DC 5 volts 3 amps max. Solar panel DC 5 volts, 360 mA max. Output a half DC 5 volts. Type C output DC 5 volt, 3 amps, and wireless output DC 5 volts, 1 amp max. This got Type C. No. Why did it say Type C? There's... Yeah, I guess it's got a Type C. I didn't... Oh, so I could charge it with Type C or charge it with... Well, that's cool because my phone's a Type C. I was wondering why that said that. I couldn't figure out, why would it be Type C? Because, Type C goes into the phone. But that's good. Now I can use my cord, which is... I got a 12-foot cord and the thing's already starting to break. But anyway, the reason I did want to go ahead and do this, I'm looking into getting another phone. I want the Samsung phone, but it's around $200 or so, but I've got to wait till either this one just goes out or I get the extra money. But this is a cordless charger too. And even if I don't get one, a friend of mine, Bob's got, his phones are cordless. If I don't never get me one or whatever, I'm going to gift this over to Bob. Because he could use it. That way, if we ever go fishing, he can put his phone down on it and charge it. But I just thought that's neat. I've always wanted to get me one that's a cordless charger or phone. That way I didn't have to worry about plugs. I am so tired. I had to buy a wire yesterday for my fan, which I've been meaning to do another review on that, but them fans I got over a year ago, they still working on low. And they work on high. But the batteries are finally... I actually put some more batteries in here that I bought from Walmart on sale. I don't know, 6 months ago, and I finally used them, but they're not charging. Now, I know I ain't got to buy special batteries for it, but I really need to buy another battery. Now, oh, cool. They actually come with a little lanyard and a thing to hang it up. Now, that'd be nice. That way I can clip it to a pack. Or clip it to my bag or whatever. But, yeah, and I've been using my other one, and I tell you what, I've had that thing for, over a week? I've actually charged my phone twice, and it still got charged. It's still at the 5 dots. It's still got 4 dots. So that thing is holding good power, and I haven't had it in the sun. I haven't plugged it up at the one time. So, but shows where you can plug it up on the side or in the front, or you can lay your phone on there. But, yeah, he seen me do that one review, and he asked me if I would do a review of his, and I told him, yeah. So I'm going to get a hold of Bob. I'm going to go ahead and charge it up. All right, how do you... where the button? There's a button. See, it's even got the light. Now, I like this light. I mean, I like the other light on mine, but I like this one better because you can, shine it like that. I mean, it's okay to shine down, but I like that where it's so that way you can set it on a table and it could face out instead of, facing up. But, this is a good quality. Look at this. 3 dots. It comes waterproof plug. I mean, I don't know how waterproof, but at least, if something splashes, it won't get in there. Now, I wonder which one's what. Let's see. Type C. I don't know what the friggin' mosquitoes can't be out already. It's only 3 o'clock. Somebody's biting me on the back. Solar panels, 5 watts. Let's see, how many does it push out? Let's see, number 1 Output is 1.2 DC 5 volts 3 amps max. Type C is 5 volts 3 amps max. Input DC. But see, I don't get that. It shows Type C views. It's plugged into the phone and plugged into this. Is there a cord that's Type C on both ends? I've never heard of that. I'm going to have to look into that. I figured I can plug... Actually, I'm going to do that right now. Yeah, I could charge it with it. Okay. I wonder how they had it plugged into the phone. Oh, I just pulled the friggin' rubber thing out. I have to push that back in with a needle. But anyway, yeah, y'all. I'll put it in the description where I got it on Amazon. But yeah, you can charge the smartphones, MP3 players, cameras, console, video games, your Bluetooth earphones. But yeah, I like it. Shockproof, waterproof, dustproof, and solar powered. That's really cool. But yeah, I can't wait to try that out. I've never had one to do that. I know Bob has this little thing he put on the table, but I'm going to get a hold of him and go over there, and I want to go ahead and have him put his phone on there, and I'll fully charge this, and I'll put his phone on there when he gets dead, and to see how long it takes to charge it. But I'm interested to charge it. It's kind of cool they could do that now. But I appreciate y'all watching. I'll put the link down there in the description on this. But I tell you what, it's like the other one. It's solid. It's heavy. And it's both of them very good materials. See, like I say, still got 4 dots, and I've charged my phone twice with it already. But yeah, y'all go check it out. I got a couple people interested in the other one, but maybe depending on maybe if their phone's who I'm talking about. If your phone's wireless, I'll check this out and see how it does, and that way you can pick either one of them. But yeah, I like it. But y'all go check it out. And I'm sorry I keep saying that. I got my medicine gives me dry mouth. But sorry. But anyway, y'all go check it out. I appreciate it. I've got a couple more VRs. I got a couple more unboxings I got to do. I had a fishing company get a hold of me, and I got a couple shout outs, and I've got a VR for a young gentleman. He's having a giveaway, and it's going to be in about 3 weeks, so we got time. It's only VR, but I'm fixing to make a VR for him to get him some more subs. But I appreciate it, everybody. Y'all have a good weekend, and God bless everybody.